But it just seems like they can also lull you to sleep at the same time, and that's a lot to do with the 0-4 goalie, Frankie Smith from Little Ferry, New Jersey, the all-time leader in wins in the EHLP with 39 in this postseason. He's 4-0, a .959 save percentage, and his goals against 1. How do you win a game when some of the other team's goalies' goals against is 1? Either way with Mac Ryan, one of the top players in the P, throwing it in deep, and Frankie Smith gets his first touch. This is a guy who knows how to win games. The big moment just doesn't phase the netminder, and that's huge when it comes down to games like this.
That's the kind of mentality you need. You know, goaltenders are a special breed all the way around, but especially mentally. If you could go in nice and calm and cool and collected, it goes a long way for your defense.
Not 25 points there as this works its way out to the point. This is Taylor walking the line through traffic. Smith says no as he has his first save of the day. And
87s take care of the defensive zone very well. And of course, Frankie Smith has only given up 4 goals this postseason.
Thanks so much. Back out to neutral come the Junior Thunder. Shot from well out, kicked out by Frankie Smith. We mentioned he knows a thing or two about winning, and he's hard to miss with that holographic mask. He doesn't stand all that tall at 5'11", 180 between the pipes, but he plays tall. Kept alive by the Thunder, off-angle shot, nothing doing off the stick of Mackay.
So we're just going to give up here.
Here we go. The Junior Thunder again throw it on. We had a funny interaction with him as there's a stalemate in front of the goal. Neither team giving all that much, especially since the goal is neutral ice. Numbers moving forward. Taylor from well out. Smith gloved it down. Left. Backhanded in. Frankie Smith has to deal with that off the deflection from Moore. And Frankie might tell him in the locker room, hey, just leave that for me next time. I'll handle that.
Don't make it any more difficult than it is on a fluttering puck, please and thank you.
Adirondack Junior Thunder team, a lot of young players with a ton of size. And you got to think sometimes as Smith gloves this down at the young age, way to neutral. Just chipped in, Fish wanted it, never got it, and Frankie Smith will cover it up for a whistle. So, once 3, he dished it off though, and he's got it back below the goal line. Played it free, back out in front, stuff attempt wouldn't go. Smith was able to kick that right pad out and kick it clear of the yellow taint.
Bailey Reed's asking himself, well, I want my second goal. How'd that not go in?
Frankie Smith is how. There's a pass. Works it over. This is Alex Ridley. Great pass into space. Oh, what a move by Davidson, but Frankie Smith says no. Rebound just trickled wide.
Good job by Smith. He wasn't dancing along with the stick work. He stayed focused on the puck to make that stop.
Erasmus will have to defend a little bit here on Mark Antonio. He's got 2 goals today. Great pass across. Smith says no. Centering pass. Trouble afoot, but Smith shuts the door as that shot nearly snuck in on the far post.
Weimer again on a...
Whitehead lost it in the skates of the linesman, but Whitehead gets it right back. Whitehead, so much room, and Smith gets a blocker to it. As here come the Junior Thunder to the attack, 4-on-3. Good centering pass. Shot, great save by Smith on Weimer. 2:06 to go, out to the point. Shot from well out. Smith will swallow that up as we get a whistle with 2:02 to go.
You'll take that all day if you're Frankie Smith. Off the face-off win, Taylor try to walk his way to his front forehand side, the right side, walking along the blue line, took a shot. Nobody was in front of Smith. He saw that all the way.
Giveaway is fine, and look at this behind the defense for a chance from Bailey Reed, and it wouldn't go. And we're going to fired it. It got blocked. Duffy's behind the defense, but a good job by Davidson to force a turnover. Ryan from an off angle, blocker to side. Here comes Ridley the other way. Ridley looking for a shooting lane. Ridley opens one up, and he threw.
When he was trying to play that.
Giveaway here, out on the doorstep. Good save by Smith, and the follow-up is kept out. Third chance, another save by Smith. Oh, Frankie, take a bow, a trio of 10-bellers.
Colin Fish was trying to be too fancy with it, and Frankie Smith living up to the task there to make that stop. All Fish had to do was elevate.
Joe Sindona, did you see that save from Frankie down there?
Certainly his best one of the day, and that's what happens when you have the leading winning goaltender as he's approaching. He's trying to add to that, I should say. Don't want to throw any of those jinx things. I know.
Play that.
Giveaway here out on the doorstep. Good save by Smith, and the follow-up is kept out. Third chance, another save by Smith. Oh, Frankie, take a bow, a trio of 10-bellers.
Colin Fish was trying to be too fancy with it.
He tries to regroup, but nothing doing. Bodies working to the front of the net. Shot from well out. Weimer put it on. Frankie Smith tried to keep it moving, but a quick whistle from the official blows it dead.
The game, they'll take advantage.
Mark Antonio with a great pass to Weimer, and Frankie Smith is putting on a show in period number 3. He reached back with the glove and made a big-time stop.
I love Frankie Smith's positioning there. He was actually outside of the gold paint, squared up with Weimer, gave him nothing to shoot at. Weimer tried to beat him glove side, and Frankie Smith said, nah, man, let me just sweep it. I'll grab it.
Big-time save by Frankie Smith. You know he's flashy with that helmet, as we mentioned. Weimer got to make a push, and Taylor was looking for a call. Ridley walks in. Smith says no as he sticks that aside. The problem is, in the third period, Frankie Smith is 10 for 10 right now, and that includes at least 3 10-bell saves.
Including one off of a scrum in front where he made a couple of very nice saves. Again, Colin Fish is probably going to have nightmares of that opportunity to tie this game where he just...
Taylor does a good job to jump in there and poke it along. Ridley's got it. Off-angle shot. Great save, Smith, and he got the rebound too. And I would expect the goaltender a lot. Nobody's ready for the summer yet, although it did feel like it today as Frankie Smith touches that aside.
Limiting the area for Weimer to shoot at.
Here is Weimer again, right in, fire save, rebound was there, nothing doing from Mark Antonio. Not sure it would have counted anyway. Here's Moore. That does not take a home team bounce as Weimer throws it off the pads of Smith. Goal. He picks it right back up, worked it to Weimer, who fires. Big save by Smith. Ridley on the foul, poked away, and here's Weimer. Quinn Weimer with the game on his stick. Weimer backhand, forehand, he couldn't lift it home. Moore was the first to it. Whitehead from well out. Smith picked it up late, but sticked it aside. Here's Ridley. Right back out the other way. 3-on-3 to the attack. Shot from well out. Frankie Smith takes care of that. Oh, boy. Behind the defense is Ridley. Take a peek here. He shoots. Oh, what a save by Smith.
He didn't know where it was. He made the stop. He knew the puck was somewhere in his paraphernalia. And then the net comes off its moorings for a stop and a whistle.
Both teams. Davidson the first to it. Now it's Mac Ryan who knocks it down. Mac Ryan centering pass, got a man. Great save, Smith. Back out in front. Stuff and Temp wasn't there. Third try was pushed just wide. All the way cross ice. It settled there. That shot made it to goal. Follow up. Oh, what a save, Frankie Smith. And another. Are you kidding me? Davidson tries to stuff it home. Smith says no. It's still loose at the side of the cage.
What a stop by Smith with the pad and then diving over to protect that near post.
Oh, wow. Now it's Davidson with it. He pushes it out to the point. One-time blast, and Smith will melt it down. Are you kidding me? Frankie Smith, take a bow. What a pair of saves.
First Alaji on one end and then Frankie Smith on the other, showing you why these two teams are here in the regional final, Mike.
It's really been unbelievable, this game, in every aspect, because you see 5 goals apiece and you're like, oh, maybe not a goaltender's duel, but so many good chances to score. There's been so much. All the way cross ice, it's settled there. That shot made it to goal. Follow up. Oh, what a save, Frankie Smith. And another. Are you kidding me? Davidson tries to stuff it home. Smith says no. It's still loose at the side of the cage. Frankie Smith, take a bow. What a pair of saves. As Weimer gets the boots moving. Works it over far side. Weimer going to the net. That shot's in the glove of Smith with 3:54 to go.
Weimer was making his way toward the front of the cage. Easier said for us.
Goalies. We know if you shoot it up high, as Smith covers again.
I should say.
Mark Antonio tries to find Ridley. It ends up on the stick of Weimer. Uses that big frame to fire a shot on goal. Centering pass about. It's got to be those tired legs as we're a minute 20 away from overtime. Number 2, that ramped up off a stick. Friendly fire as Smith follows it up.
If you went down a little early as a goaltender, but right there, Frankie Smith did not. He was in great position, so it didn't matter that that puck changed direction low to high. He was able to make the stop and cover. It'll be the trailer through the middle portion of the sheet.
Quinn Weimer. Weimer fires, save, rebound was there, but it couldn't find the back of the net. Weimer's got a man all alone in front. It's in his tripped over the blue line monster, as you like to say, George. Now it's a 2-on-2 the other way. Frankie Smith will glove that down and will get a whistle.
Came up and took a bite out of that boot to knock him down.
Frankie Smith has been all reliable all season long. And here's trouble, far side of the ice. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. That shot is not off by Smith. He fought it off well. The centering pass came out. First to this loose puck, centered it for Davidson, and Smith will jump on top of this with
They're making it difficult to enter the zone cleanly, and even if the Thunder get in the zone cleanly, they've been activated.
Here come the Junior Thunder. Weimer, far side of the ice. Weimer works it over, but the pass wasn't there as Frankie Smith throws a check as a man entered the yellow paint.
Mackay came bumbling down right in front of him, and he said, nah, man, you can't come at me like that.
Frankie Smith, just 5'11", 180, but used every inch of that to throw Mackay down to the ice.